What if your energy, your cravings, and your immunity, and even your mood were being decided by trillions of microscopic organisms inside your gut? You are not just feeding yourself, you are feeding trillions of microbes. And every meal is a food. Food for balance, and then it protects you. Food for chaos, and they trigger inflammation. Today, I'm going to share some facts based on science on what to eat and why, based on the latest 2026 science. So we are talking gut health 101. What you feed your gut, and this will fix your health for 2026. So this could completely change the way you see food. Hi, I'm Dr. Delito. I'm a family physician focused on cancer prevention and treatment, and also public health. Here, we cut through hype. We focus on evidence, and today, we will simplify gut science into practical steps you will need and you can be able to immediately apply to live a better, happier, healthy life. What is gut microbiome? Inside your intestines live trillions of microorganisms, more than your own cells. These are bacteria, they are viruses, and even fungi. Together, they form the gut microbiome. Most of them are found in your large intestine. Of course, these microbiomes are found in every organ and every tissue of the body. They are found in your nostrils, they are found on your skin, but the critical one that we are going to talk about is the gut microbiome. So major 2025-2026 reviews in the British medical journals, in the Nature Review Gastroenterology, confirm that these microbes, they digest fiber you can't. Okay? They produce vitamins. They regulate your immune responses. They influence your metabolism. And they also control the inflammation in your body. So your gut is not just for digestion, it is a metabolic control center. When the microbiome in your gut is diverse and well balanced, then your health improves. And when it becomes imbalanced, a condition we call dysbiosis in medical terms, then your risk of getting diseases rises. And dysbiosis, or this abnormal gut microbiome, has been associated with obesity, metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, and even fatty liver. So it means your metabolism is dysfunctional. And this is not alternative medicine. This is the mainstream science. What happens when your normal microbiome is unstable? Why is food the #1 driver of your metabolism? Here is the critical insight. Your gut bacteria eat what you eat. That is the truth. So, diet is the strongest daily factor shaping your microbiome. When you eat high fiber, you eat a plant-rich diet. These increase the beneficial bacteria, and these ones also help you to increase the short-chain fatty acid, which are important for your health. Then when you eat the ultra-processed food, which are low in fiber, they reduce the diversity and they promote inflammation, and you tend to get more of the metabolic problems, including obesity, hypertension, diabetes, and many types of cancers. So this diversity of your gut microbiome matters. The Foundation of American Gut Data reinforced this in the recent reviews, and it shows that people who eat 30 or more different plant foods per week have greater antimicrobial diversity, the gut microbiome. So more diversity means more resilience. You are able to stand better from the injuries of the environment. Think your gut like an ecosystem. So the diverse ecosystem survives and the monocultures collapse. So the more diverse is your gut microbiome, the better your health and the better your metabolism. So what are the pillars of gut-friendly eating? There are 4 pillars. 1, fiber, your foundation of the gut microbiome. Fiber feeds the good bacteria, and when fermented, fiber produces the short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. These short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, they strengthen your gut lining. So that means your gut is able to withstand and control what enters into your body. If the lining of your gut is poor, then you develop what we call a leaky gut, and you are more likely to get inflammatory conditions and conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, SLE, they get more triggered, even conditions like asthma. Then this reduces inflammation, and also this improves your insulin sensitivity. So high fiber diets are linked to lower risk of heart diseases, diabetes, and even cancer because of the decreased levels of inflammation. So what are some of the Kenyan friendly sources of fiber? Things like beans, lentils, sukuma wiki, the oats, the whole maize, ugali maize flour, the fruits. No fiber, it means you are starving your gut microbiome. Then we have the polyphenols, the microbial selective fuel. These are found in berries, the green tea, things like cocoa, vegetables, herbs, and spices. The polyphenols selectively increase and enrich the beneficial bacteria and reduce the oxidative stress. They work with the fiber, not instead of it. So they augment and complement each other. The fermented foods. These create diversity. They diversify your gut microbiome. Clinical trials have shown that fermented foods can increase microbial diversity. That's why I encourage my patients and my clients to use yogurt, the natural yogurt, not the sweetened one. To use things like kefir, to use kimchi, and even the traditional fermented milk like murusik. Fermented foods support gut diversity, but fiber is the foundation. So ensure you have adequate supply of fiber. The resistant starch. This is the hidden fiber. It is found in beans, found in lentils, cooked and cooled potatoes, and even green bananas. So this resistant starch behaves like fiber and it fuels the short-chain fatty acid production. Small daily additions can shift your gut ecosystem, maintaining your gut microbiome. Then we have seen how to build your gut microbiome. Then, so how do you damage your gut health? Evidence links this to dysbiosis. I've said dysbiosis is where you have abnormal levels of the gut microbiome. This is triggered by ultra-processed foods, excess sugar, the one you add to your tea, to your coffee, certain food additives from the ultra-processed foods, chronic stress, poor sleep, overuse of antibiotics, killing the normal microbiome. When diversity drops, then the gut barrier weakens, inflammation increases, and metabolic dysfunction follows. Some researchers describe this as the leaky gut. It means increased intestinal permeability, which is linked to systemic inflammation. With systemic inflammation, then more likely and more risk of inflammatory condition, irritable bowel syndrome, asthma, conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, SLE, diabetes, and many inflammatory conditions. Modern lifestyle is starving the beneficial microbes. Let's look at the gut metabolism risk. Why does this matter beyond digestion? Gut microbiome influences your insulin sensitivity, how you store your fats, the hunger hormones, and the inflammatory pathways. This reduces the short-chain fatty acids are linked to insulin resistance and the metabolic syndrome. Then, when you have a healthy gut, then you have healthy metabolic control. This is why gut health is foundational. It is not optional. How do you maintain your gut health? Start simple. Stay consistent. Add one fiber-rich food daily. It could be the sukuma wiki. It could be the whole grain maize flour. Increase the plant variety weekly. Remove the ultra-processed food gradually if you are not used to it. Add fermented foods 3 to 4 times per week. The kefir, the fermented milk, the mursik, the fermented porridge, all these are gut microbiome powerhouses. Then improve your sleep and manage your stress. You manage stress by mindfulness, gratitude practice, breathing practices, and then self-care. No expensive probiotics is required. Consistency beats complexity. Make it simple, stay consistent. You don't need perfection. You need repeated and repeated consistently. Every meal you eat is a message to your microbiome. You feed the good bugs and they protect you. You starve them, inflammation grows. If this has changed how you see your plate, comment, feed the good bugs, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who is struggling with digestion, weight, or low energy levels, or someone with an inflammatory condition. Let's build health from inside out. May God give you good health and also keep working on it. Thank you for watching. We meet in the next video.